In this video, we will discuss how you can receive new course material by updating your project and how you can submit your work. Your R project is in fact what's known as a software version control repository, and you can receive new changes, receive new course materials by a process known as pulling changes from the repository. Similarly, when you make changes to the repository, you create new material, you create new assignments, you can submit them by a process known as pushing changes to the repository. So first, let's see how you can receive new course material by pulling changes in the repository. To do this, you click Tools, go to Version Control, and click Pull Branches. And as you can see here, it updated the project and one file was changed. So we have received new course materials, in this case, a study guide. Now you can click Close to close the window that showed us the progress. And that's how you receive new course materials, by pulling changes from the repository. Now let's discuss how you might submit your work by pushing your changes. To do this, let's first create some new course material. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a new R notebook. So we'll click File and choose New File and then choose R notebook. This will create a new R notebook. And let's go ahead and save this R notebook. The general rule we'll follow is that our work will go into submissions in the directory of the module that we're working in. So we'll click File and we will say Save As, double click on Submissions, and you can see in the submissions directory there will be subdirectories for each module. In this case, we only have the module 1 subdirectory. So we double click on that and we want to give a file name, and the format we'll follow for file names for submissions is first name dot last name hyphen whatever the name of the file is, in this case new notebook. And first name should be replaced by your first name. In my case, it's Manu. And last name should be replaced by your last name. In my case, it's Manu. And then we go ahead and click Save. So now we have saved a new notebook in submissions. And just to simulate doing some work, let's change the title of this to Manu's new notebook, and you may change it to your name new notebook, and then we can do File and Save. So we have created changes, content, a new submission in our repository, and now we would like to submit those changes. And the process of doing so occurs in 2 steps. First, we need to commit the changes. And to do that, we will click Tools, go to Version Control, and click Commit. This will open a new tab showing the commit interface. On the top left, you are shown a list of all the files that have been modified or that have been added or that are new that you would like to commit. In order to add the file to the repository, you have to check the checkbox under Staged. The bottom shows differences between a file that has been modified. In this case, the file is new, so everything is shown as green or new. On the top right, you have a box for a commit message. The commit message is compulsory, so you could say something like first commit. One important note is that when you are submitting your assignments and you have completed all your work and it's the final submission, in your commit message you should say final submission. That way I will know that this is your final submission for the particular assignment. But for now, let's revert to the commit message of first commit and click the commit button. And what this will do is this will update the repository with the changes that we have made. In this case, added a new file called manu.manu-new notebook. Now you can click close and close the commit tab. Now it's time to perform the second step of submitting your materials. First you commit and then you push the changes to the repository, and to do so, click Tools, go to Version Control, and then click Push Branch. And when you do so, it will show you a message saying that it has successfully pushed your changes, and now you have successfully submitted your work. And if you so like, you can go ahead and close this new notebook that has been created.